So what were y'all doing before you got into music? What was life like?
Well, we've always been into music. This has definitely been the most successful project that any of us have been into, but we all have other careers too. I was a mortician, and I also worked for Playboy TV as a TV host.
Wait a minute, hold up, back up.
A mortician?
A mortician?
Yes, I was a mortician. I was an embalmer.
That is awesome.
And you worked for Playboy.
Yeah.
And you're in a metal band.
That has those two things on their resume, but
I don't know anyone that would be cooler than that right there. On Playboy TV, a mortician, and in a metal band. That just elevated you all the way to the top of the hot
she's
chick
just
list.
slaying the dudes. I did morning radio for 5 years. I also worked I did FM radio for a long time, and then I also worked for Playboy Radio in Los Angeles. And then I do commercials on television. So that's my my secondary life. That's when Heidi Shepard comes into play rather than Heidi Ho. I'm just Heidi Ho.
Now, do you guys think that possibly, or do you think that you're taken less seriously because you are women fronting a metal band and performing the way you do, and your background with Playboy?
Absolutely. I mean, that's just something that Carla and I have dealt with our entire lives. Like, anything we've ever done, especially even me when I got into radio, I definitely wasn't taken seriously because I was just like, a female.
Yeah. I mean, any career, even embalming, how many female morticians do you know that get treated? Obviously, every career that Heidi and I have chosen, we've always been kind of the odd one out. We've always both Heidi and I think why we're such good friends because we're like boys trapped in girls' bodies.
Hey,
we're so.
Yeah, but the thing is that we've dealt with that, like I said, our entire lives. However, it doesn't bother us. It's hard to be taken seriously at all. So, we don't mind the having to prove people wrong. In fact, I enjoy it. It creates a work ethic that I think you really wouldn't get anywhere else.
And on the flip side of it, too, it's been harder for us in some ways, but then in some ways it's been a lot easier. I mean, we've gotten worldwide attention because we're females, which always helps, and now we just need to make sure we keep backing it up.
With good music and talent behind it rather than just like Carla's boobs.
What has it been like being on the Destroy to Create tour with OTEP and these other bands?
Honestly, it's a dream come true. For me personally, growing up, OTEP was a huge influence of mine. A female singer, screamer, she is just balls to the wall. And I learned a lot of what I do from her, and so for me, that was a huge dream come true to be asked to be on this tour. And then not only that, but with One Eyed Doll, it's just incredible to see the female power coming through in these acts. But and not only the female power, but the men on the tour too. And I'll say men, and I use that in a loose term with these guys.
Wow, they are ball busters.
Literally.
I'm just joking.
I do not shave my chest.
No, but we even the dudes on the tour, it's honestly an incredible group of people, and I've heard that come from every camp. An incredible group of people. Every single person on this tour has a great attitude and has been nothing but a treat to be around.
Yeah, everybody's having a blast, and they just keep repeating that over and over, how much fun everyone's having. So.
And we only have like 3 weeks left, and we're actually pretty bummed about it. We're like, no, we don't want this ever to end.
Now, I've got a question for the guys. I'm pretty sure that you guys have also played in other bands that were strictly male and everything. What is the difference with playing in a band that's all guys and playing in a band with two girls? And
the girls fart and burp way more than the guys.
True story.
I'm not even joking. It's way worse. So it's it's been really great working with them. They are very professional all the time.
You're such a jerk. Wow, you should have seen this.
What he really meant to say is that he loves how our periods have synced up on the tour and made his life a living hell. No.
Whatever you do is wrong.
That's right. Yeah.
Baloney. Yeah. You know what Carla and I have noticed is that on this tour, and I think in the band in general, the most drama comes from the guys.
Really?
Yeah. You guys sit there and say no, but in all actuality, the attitude, the crap.
Are you guys hearing this right now?
Oh, not just hearing it, but recording it.
Yeah.
We go with our whoa.
So before we get any further into that, best moment of the tour so far?
Best moment. New York was pretty awesome.
New York was amazing. There were so many people just reaching out and singing our songs. It's been really cool for us to see the crowd singing our songs every night. It's unbelievable to us. And we also have a lot of fans that come up to us after every show. And we drove 3 hours to get here to see just you guys. And it's so touching, people have been following us around on the internet for 2 years. This is our first national tour. So to actually meet everyone that we've been speaking with on the internet, in person is unbelievable. We had a couple kids, write nice little letters for us and give us little gifts, and it's I don't know, it just really touches you, and it makes you want to keep doing this. It's hard being out here on the road without your family and your own bed and your dog. So these kids that keep coming every night just to keep us strong.
And one of my favorite moments was in Atlanta. We went to the Claremont Lounge.
Oh my gosh, have you been to the Claremont Lounge?
Oh, yes.
It's my new favorite place in the whole world. I was so excited. I saw a woman, a very nice lady, very large woman. What did she? She busted a beer can in her ass for me, and that was the best day of my life. I loved it, every second of it. I bought a T-shirt that says "I saw your mama dancing at the Claremont Lounge."
That was really fun because members from every single band went out, and it's just experiences like that really bond bands. You make friends for life. Of course, we're all here playing shows together and stuff, but when we get to go out and go to dinners and barbecues, we
get a little
had
downtime.
Barbecue too, huh?
Get a little downtime together.
Yeah. I mean, stuff like that, or that you build friendships with the people that you work with every day, and it's really incredible.
Now, I've got to ask you. You were talking about the fans just a moment ago. What's the craziest thing that any fan has ever done for you, or to you, or at you?
Oh God. All right. Well,
they might come kill us.
I don't know if we want to get into that.
It's not that bad.
Let me think. The craziest thing. Well, okay, we definitely have some weirdo fans. One of the wildest ones was this guy. He lives in Los Angeles. It's an LA fan, and he really he's very comes to all the shows, stands in the front row and takes pictures of right up our dresses.
Stalker.
And then he makes fan pages of our crotch shots, which is really, really odd.
There's nothing creepy about that at all.
No, nothing.
People have been super respectful.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Stalker much?
All right.
That's pretty tame.
Really?
I'm surprised every night at all the girls that want to show me their boobs every night. Last night, I think every girl in the crowd had their boobs out.
Wait a minute.
Front row was full of ladies, and I say ladies
In a very loose term.
and ladies with their boobs sitting on the front railing.
Needless to say, I made a lot of mistakes in the first 3 songs.
Now, what city were you in again?
That was Charleston, South Carolina.
Charles. Oh, okay, I'm writing
Right
this down.
Note to self.
Right
I'm
down.
writing this down to make sure I go to
Definitely
a
go there.
Butcher Baby show in Charleston, South Carolina.
I wish I could say I had that same problem.
Yeah.
Girls just whip their boobs out at you.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a problem in my eyes.
No, I guess not. All right, one last question for you. What is
No,
next?
I want more.
What is next on the list for Butcher Babies?
Showers.
As soon as we get back into Los Angeles, we have a month off where we are finishing writing our full-length album. But then we have a small West Coast headlining tour with our friends in Dr. Acula.
Oh, nice.
And, and this other band called Gemini Syndrome. So those are we'll be doing that, and then just finishing our album, and then hoping for the best in 2013.
Now, have you guys toured with Dr. Acula before?
Nope.
No, but we are good friends with them. We're at the same management company, and I actually spent my Valentine's Day at a Dr. Acula concert this past year because it's just, like, I love them so much. So I'm really excited. Excited. They put such an amazing stage show. I'm just stoked to share the stage with them finally.
They are some crazy, crazy bastards. I love those
Yeah,
guys.
they are, huh?
I love those guys. They are outstanding. Well,
Yeah.
the next
very
time you
excited.
guys come to the East Coast and back to Atlanta or to Birmingham, you got to let us know.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
If you're within drive time of us, you better believe you're going to see me there, because I was heartbroken and pissed off because after y'all come off the stage, I went up to Heidi and I told her, I said, I need to know what label you're on so I know exactly who to cuss out tomorrow as to why we don't have your music at our radio station. Because you guys were, I was that impressed.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, guys,
That was a really fun show, and right now, we don't have a label per se, but kind of doing the do-it-yourself thing. We've turned down a couple of offers. We're just waiting for the right one. So eventually.
Can't blame you there. Well, if people want to get a hold of your music and everything, where can they find it at? iTunes, Rhapsody?
iTunes for the most part, yeah. I don't know, Google. I don't know. I think iTunes is the easiest way to get to it. I'm sure it's up on a bunch of other sites as well, but iTunes, our distributor went directly through iTunes.
And just go to our Facebook page.
Or our website, whatever.
Now, what's your website?
butcherbabiesofficial.com.
Got to make sure and get that out there as well.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Get yourself a t-shirt.
Well, guys, we do appreciate you taking time out of your very busy schedule. On tour with OTEP and One Eyed Doll right now. This is the Butcher Babies right here on WLJS 91.9 FM.